I'm Hugh Hall Williams, and I'm with you today to host the awards of the Engineering Education Scheme Wales Sixth Form Project 2020-21. Rwy'n yma heddiw I gynnal Gwobrwyon Project Chweched Dosbarth Cynllun Addysg Peirianneg. Firstly, who are EESW STEM Cymru? We are a not-for-profit educational charity offering activities to inspire and motivate young people to choose a career in science, technology, engineering and mathematics. The EESW Sixth Form Project is part of the STEM Cymru 2 operation in West Wales and the Valleys regions and is funded by the European Social Fund through the Welsh European Funding Office. We also receive funding through the Education Directorate from the Welsh Government for other areas in Wales. Rydym yn elusen addysgol ddielw sy'n cynnig gweithgareddau I ysbrydoli ac ysgogi pobl ifanc I ddewis gyrfau mewn gwyddoniaeth, technoleg, peirianneg a mathemateg. Mae prosiect Chweched Dosbarth EESW yn rhan o weithgareddau STEM Cymru 2 yng Ngorllewin Cymru a rhanbarth y cymoedd. Ac fe ariannir gan Gronfa Gymdeithasol Ewrop trwy swyddfa ariannu Ewropeaidd Cymru. Rydym hefyd yn derbyn cyllid gan Lywodraeth Cymru ar gyfer ardaloedd eraill yng Nghymru. A big welcome to everyone. And whilst we can't hold a physical awards event this year, we're really pleased to be hosting this virtual event, and thank you to Buffoon Media and Casbah for making this possible. Croeso mawr I bawb, ac na allwn gynnal digwyddiad Gwobrwyon corfforol eleni, rydym yn falch iawn o fod yn cynnal y digwyddiad Gwobrwyon, a diolch I Buffoon Media a Casbah am wneud hyn yn bosib. Just think, our virtual event is just another example of how STEM is used in our modern world, enabling us to be connected today from all over Wales to celebrate the projects together. If you are joining us online today, please share on social media and tag us on Twitter at EESW STEM Cymru. Dyma enghraifft arall o sut mae STEM yn cael ei ddefnyddio yn ein byd modern, gan ein galluogi yn cael ei gysylltu heddiw o bob ran o Gymru. Os ydych chi'n ymuno â ni ar-lein heddiw, rhannwch ni ar cyfryngau ar Twitter at EESW STEM Cymru. As everyone knows, the 2021 academic year has been a very difficult period, and we'd like to take this opportunity to acknowledge and thank everyone involved. It's really appreciated. Thank you to all the industry and academic partners, teachers, volunteer assessors, and award sponsors who have participated. We are really grateful for the time that you have contributed and the support that you have provided to the students involved. Fel y gwyr pawb, mae'r flwyddyn academaidd 2021 wedi bod yn gyfnod anodd iawn, a hoffwn achub ar y cyfnod hwn I gydnabod a diolch I bawb sy'n cymryd rhan. Mae wedi gwerthfawrogi'n fawr. Okay, let's move on to the part we've all been waiting for. This year, there are 12 awards available for excellence in various categories. And these awards were judged on the written reports and were submitted their linked video entries alongside interactive sessions. Each winning team will receive an award of £500. Gadewch i ni symud ymlaen i'r rhan rydych chi gyd wedi bod yn aros amdani. Eleni, mae 12 gwobr ar gael am ragoriaeth mewn categorïau amrywiol. Beirniadwyd y Gwobrwyon hyn yn ôl yr adroddiad ysgrifenedig, lle cawsyd ei gyflwyno cyfnodion ar fideo, ochr yn ochr a sesiwn rhyngweithiol. Bydd pob tîm feddygol yn derbyn dyfarniad o £500. Without further ado, I will now hand over to the award sponsors to announce their chosen winners.
Hello, I'm Steve George, and I represent the South Wales Members Group of the Institution of Chemical Engineers. For the 5th year, we're pleased to be able to sponsor an award for the Best Chemical Process Engineering Design. Top scoring nominated teams for this year's award were St Joseph's Roman Catholic School and Sixth Form Centre, Ysgol David Hughes 1 and Clinician High School. All three projects are excellent and very well presented. One project in particular demonstrated the best grasp of process engineering principles, and their robust project process and viable chosen solution impressed our selection panel. And so the 2021 iChemie Award for the Best Chemical Process Engineering Design goes to St Joseph's Roman Catholic School and Sixth Form Centre. Many congratulations to them and best wishes for their future careers, hopefully in engineering, to all the participants.
Many congratulations to St Joseph's School and Sixth Form Centre, Port Talbot, who worked with Vale Europe on a project to reduce emissions from the current heater in use on their site. The assessors were particularly impressed with your thorough SWOT analysis of the alternative approaches where more than one way forward was feasible. Congratulations to the team. Da iawn.
Hello, my name is Ken Lewis. I am a retired power station engineer and a member of the Institution of Engineering and Technology, the IET. The IET is sponsoring 2 prizes in the category Best Application of Engineering and Technology. After the assessors assessed all the projects, they nominated 6 potential projects for the IET prizes. These are Coleg Cymunedol Gwobrwyon, Hywel's School Team 1, Caldicot High School, Ysgol y Preseli, Hywel's School Team 2 and Bishop Go School. Well done, all of you. Of these 6, I have had to pick the best of the best. And the winners are Caldicot High School, who are working with Newport Wafer Fab.
Well done to Caldicot High School, who worked with Newport Wafer Fab to come up with an idea of a workshop for primary school pupils. The team came up with an innovative idea to create a virtual reality experience to mimic an escape room where the users solved a series of challenges and logic puzzles, which shows a great use of technology in their solution. Well done, da iawn.
And Ysgol Cymunedol Gwobrwyon, who were working with Sony. Very well done, all of you, and the congratulations of both me and the IET.
With the hardware prototype, we had to bring our earlier designs to life as a 3D model. This allowed us to produce a virtual and physical 3D model for our analysis of the physical product. We took the model and drawings we created and brought them to life using SolidWorks and Keyshot 9. This clearly shows how flexible these files really are.
Environmental impacts. In our product there are three major components: the strap, which is silicone, the housing, which is plastic, and the screen, which is acrylic. All three of these materials have long lifespans, meaning that the product has the potential to last many years. However, out of the three materials, only the acrylic screen is considered eco-friendly as it is synthetic. After receiving the project brief, our team came up with 5 potential solutions, which we then developed. After getting feedback from Warren Jones, we decided to further develop 3 of these ideas. Then out of these 3 ideas, we each voted for a final solution and it ended up becoming the SID. We then went on to do initial designs and concepts on what the SID should look like. Whilst we were doing this, we also looked at materials and alternate features. For example, what if we used Bluetooth instead of using NFC? After the initial designs were done, Kieran went on to do the software for our device, and Holly went on to do the CAD drawings, as we were unable to make a prototype for the hardware. After the CAD drawings and the software were completed, we then went on to writing up in our documents.
Gareth Cemlyn Jones yw I fi yn cynrychioli sefydliad y peirianwyr mecanyddol rhanbarth Gogledd Cymru a Glannau Meswi. Rwyf yma heddiw i gyflwyno enillydd Gwobrwyon Binning am y defnydd gorau o egwyddorion peirianneg mecanyddol. I am Gareth Cemlyn Jones, representing the Merseyside and North Wales region of the Institution of Mechanical Engineers. I'm here today to announce the winner of the Ian Binning Award for the Best Use of Mechanical Engineering Principles. Blwyddyn yma, fe enwebyd 2 brosiect am y wobr. This year, 2 projects were nominated for the prize. Ysgol Preseli, working with Aberystwyth University, and Ysgol Gwobrwyon, Team 2, working with Swansea University. Roedd y 2 prosiect o safon uchel iawn ac yn dangos aeddfedrwydd a brwdfrydedd yn y gwaith a wnaethwyd. Both projects were of a high standard, showing a maturity and enthusiasm for the work carried out. Both were related to ways of protecting people during a pandemic, such as the COVID. Our judges found it very hard to decide on a winner, but after some deliberation, we had to consider the project that best fulfilled the wording of the award. Our assessors considered the winning team demonstrated a good understanding of the problem and the need for a solution based on basic mechanical engineering design. The final solution presented was considered a viable commercial solution and product. Without further ado, I would like to announce that the winner of the Ian Binning Award 2021 for the Best Use of Mechanical Engineering Principles goes to Ysgol Gwobrwyon, Team 2, working with Swansea University. We wish both teams all the success in the future and hope that engineering will be an important consideration in their career choices. Thanks to the school, the sponsoring companies, and EESW for ensuring this event took place once again this year under these difficult and trying circumstances. Diolch yn fawr iawn.
Using Onshape, we first sketched a top-down view of our product in a 2D plane with the measurements we decided on during the design phase. After our basic sketches had been made, we used a variety of tools such as the fillet tool and the trim tool to refine our products into a state that was consumer ready.
In order to make our 3D model viable for 3D printing, we had to transfer our 3D models from Onshape to a program called Eiger.io. This software is an online tool that allows you to import 3D models from a CAD software and then connect to a 3D printer in order to print it. In order to decide on which of the 3 was the best material possible, we designed 3 dog bone samples, 80 x 25 x 2 millimeters, in size, made from 3 different composites, in order to conduct tensile strength tests on and find which one of the composites was the strongest.
Over the course of this project, the team has seen improvements within us and within the group. Working together has improved our ability to work as a team and our communication skills, as we had to communicate within the group about things such as our part in writing the literature review and preparing and presenting presentations. All of us have improved our time management throughout the months of doing the project. We all had set deadlines for things such as writing tasks and sketching designs to complete to ensure we could finish the project within a timely manner. Due to COVID-19, we had to work from home quite a bit, so we were all working from our electronic devices, thus improving our IT skills. All of these skills that we've learnt over the project will hopefully come in use during university or as we go to work in the future.
Hi, I'm Alice Moore-Heath, North Wales Coordinator for EESW, and I'm pleased to announce the winners for Best Appreciation of Safety Issues on behalf of the Institution of Mechanical Engineers South Wales Region. The nominated teams are Ysgol David Hughes Team 1, Haberdashers Monmouth Schools, Llanesian High School Team 3 and St Tylo's Church in Wales School. The winner is Llanesian High School Team 3, working with the University of South Wales and Tales National Digital Exploitation Centre. Congratulations to you all on your achievement.
We are pupils from Llanesian High School who have paired with James Technical Services and Tales NDEC to create a method of humidifying the environment of a test chamber. When assessing the challenge, the team had to become creative in our approach to humidifiers and began researching and developing an understanding of how previous humidifiers worked. We then applied our knowledge in order to come up with an idea we thought was suitable for the project. With the help of Dean Yandel from the Tales Group, we collected our ideas and designed a product we could create on a smaller scale.
Our final design consisted of a hot plate encased inside a metal box that was about 340mm by 340mm by 400mm. The way our humidifier works is water is sprayed onto the hot plate, then heated, evaporating the water into steam, which the hygrometer will use to measure the humidity. Our solution met the brief as well as all of our personal goals. We were able to keep our humidifier under budget and user-friendly. The prototype is useful to the company as it's inclusive of all aspects of their test boxes. The only downfall to our design is it's too large and too heavy to be carried. The use of the hot plate dealt with all worries of Legionnaire's disease. Our design met all requirements, being it was heated, somewhat automated, under budget, ergonomic, durable and safe. Our final prototype with proper training will be safe to use in a professional environment, with some further elaborations on our design, like adding insulation to prevent overheating.
Firstly, I'd like to thank the EESW for organising the whole scheme and offering us the opportunity to develop our skills in a more practical and realistic setting. Next, we'd like to thank Thales NDEC for allowing us to partner with JTS through them and for providing us with support in developing ideas and possibilities. Our company engineer, Dean Yandel, was very helpful in the early stages, helping us get started and provide relevant feedback on the issues we had. Next, we'd like to thank James Technical Services, JTS, for allowing us to work with the engineering problem and for being patient with us. We'd also like to thank our teacher, Miss Wallington, for providing us with constant help and support, for coordinating between our team and the University of South Wales and collecting the prototype. And finally, we'd like to thank the University of South Wales for providing us with support and manufacturing our prototype, even during the COVID-19 pandemic, and Miss Johnson for helping us with feedback and help when required.
Hello, my name is Mike Gillard. I work for a company called Industry Wales. My current role is Supply Chain Development Manager. I did a mechanical engineering apprenticeship and worked in the automotive industry for 34 years. The award that Industry Wales has sponsored today is the most effective presentation of the chosen solution. The nominated teams for this award are Gwobrwyon Plasmar, Brynelion and Caldicott High School. And the winner is Brynelion, who are working with Nitmesh Technologies. I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate the team, and I hope this experience has inspired them with regards to the world of engineering. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Imogen.
And I'm Erin, and we're here today to present to you our submission for the EESW Project 2021.
Partnered with Nitmesh Technologies, a leading manufacturer and supplier of precision knitted mesh components, we as a team were tasked with creating a new component measuring system due to the existing system creating time management issues and generating a halting effect.
Together, we allocated various roles for this project in order to substantiate where our aptitude lay. With Imogen as our graphical designer, infrastructure lead and creative director, and myself as our main logistics, creative researcher and technical lead, we also allocated the role of key researcher between us.
Our aim was to create a fast and reliable system in order to improve efficiency for the company. To do this, we created a timetable that allowed us to share the work methodically. After consideration to visual methods and the effective research carried out into the company, we saw an eco-friendly opportunity in Nitmesh Technologies keeping their old mobile phones.
Multiple tests, including corrosion chemical testing, were conducted on our chosen material, the nickel-iron-chromium alloy 800 H/AT, throughout the project in order to determine how corrosive, heat and deterioration resistant our product would be in order to ensure that the long-lasting service. We found all three of these checked off our list along with high strength and easy welding processes.
Due to COVID-19, our team faced challenge in gaining the ideal picture of a company warehouse format, as we couldn't visit. This resulted in us adjusting our design to fit a universal standard of mobile phones. This was what we came up with. This crane-shaped mount can be tailored to any height, allowing minimal contact other than to swap the phone when out of factory.
We as a team believe that this ultra-modern system, which will be held by two clasps, is the perfect option to provide a compatible and reliable help to the workplace in creating a new efficient measuring system.
We would like to conclude a thank you to the EESW team for giving us this incredible opportunity to work towards creating change in the women's STEM statistic and prevent future biases in this field.
Hello, I'm Phil Herring. I'm the chair of the South Wales Institute of Engineers Educational Trust. And it's my pleasure this afternoon to award the prize for the best working model or prototype in this year's EESW Big Bang Challenge. The three teams that were shortlisted were Llanishen High School Team 3, Coleg Gwent Torfaen Learning Zone Team 2, Howells College Team 2. And I'm pleased to say that the winner is Howells College, working with the Transport for Wales Rail Services. It's been an extremely tight competition this year, and I'd like to congratulate everybody who took part, but of course most especially Howells College. Thank you very much for listening.
Good afternoon and welcome to our presentation on our identification and alert system in association with Transport for Wales that identified when a train had entered the maintenance shed, what train had arrived and gave an audible or visual alert. We had to make sure that our system did not interfere with the movement of the trains and would increase the overall efficiency of the depot.
However, we had trouble getting this data to the blink app as we did not have a suitable Wi-Fi shield to allow us to do this. Therefore, instead we connected an LCD to the RFID reader to notify what train has arrived and if it needs a mechanic.
We spent a lot of time brainstorming ideas for our system.
Theoretically, the reader would be on a nearby access platform to scan the incoming train. This would send the tagged RFID number to the Arduino programming software via a wireless connection. This sends the information to the Blink app, and the app then sends the notification to the tablets of the employees.
We like this idea for our prototype, even though it's not completely practical for use in real setting. The high-frequency RFID reader cannot read the chip already on the train, but it works better for our prototype as it proves the effectiveness of the idea and is less costly.
My name is Dr. Cathy Seddon, and I'm the Master of the Worshipful Livery Company of Wales 2021-22. I am delighted to have been asked to announce the results of the Best Project for Sustainability or Environmental Protection. I know that the judging teams found it extremely difficult to reach a result, as all submissions were excellent. Congratulations to all teams. The nominated teams for the award are Ysgol Gwobrwyon plus Mar, Ysgol Friars Team 3 and Bishop Gore School. And the winner is Ysgol Friars 3 team, who are working with WSP UK. May I offer the congratulations of all the people involved from the Worshipful Livery Company of Wales and wish you every success in your future.
Hello, this is the video presentation from Team 3 at Ysgol Friars. We work with WSP to solve the following brief. Concrete is the most widely used material in the world due to its reliability as a building material. However, the production, transportation and curing of concrete produces a large carbon footprint, which is cumulatively harmful for the environment. We then ran a small-scale experiment using simple tools from school, and used seawater collected from the Menai Straits, and showed that the idea both worked and was effective at removing CO2 from the atmosphere and capturing it in a solid form. This was successful in many ways as we were able to prove the presence of sodium hydroxide and obtained current readings.
We could transfer most of our CAD to the new idea, as the main reaction was essentially the same as the last one, the magnesium concept. Here's some CAD I worked on.
To conclude, we have developed and created a small-scale prototype which can be viewed as a proof of concept for the design. We believe that this can be scaled up to an industrial level where it could be sustainable and reduce the effect of carbon dioxide emissions. We all believe this project has been immensely helpful to us, even during the coronavirus pandemic, where we've had to make compromises regarding creating a working prototype and working directly with the members of WSP.
Hello and welcome to you all, Croeso. I'm Rebecca Davis, EESW's Chief Operating Officer, and I would like to thank you for joining us this afternoon to celebrate the success of the EESW project this year. We are so pleased that over 250 Year 12 students have participated and would like to congratulate you all for your efforts and perseverance in completing the project. Well done. On behalf of us all at EESW, I would also like to thank the Welsh Government Education Directorate for continuing to support us with funding and for sponsoring this award for the Best Application of Science. The three nominees for this category are Ysgol Friars Team 2, Ysgol Gwobrwyon Team 2 and Ysgol Friars Team 3. And the winner is Ysgol Friars Team 2, who worked with Tata Steel on a project to look at technologies to help them achieve their carbon neutral aims. The judges were particularly impressed by the way in which the team applied their scientific knowledge to provide the company with calculations on their CO2 emissions, as well as potential payback times for their solution. Many congratulations to the team.
Ysgol Friars Team 2 were linked with Tata Steel to look at technologies which could have potential to help them achieve their carbon neutral aims. The team looked at various electricity production methods and applied their scientific knowledge, providing calculations on the CO2 emissions and payback times for their recommendations to the company. Many congratulations to you all. Llongyfarchiadau mawr I chi. Da iawn.
name's Jeremy Morgan and I'm the South East Wales Coordinator for the Engineering Education Scheme Wales. It's great to be with you today. Firstly, I congratulate everybody that's been involved with the Sixth Form project this year. I'm here to present the award on behalf of Welsh Government, who we give thanks to, for the most innovative solution to the project set. And the finalists for this award are Ysgol Friars Team 2 and Ysgol E Preseli. And the winner is Ysgol E Preseli, who we're working with Aberystwyth University. Many congratulations. Well done. Thank you.
Mr. Bot was chosen as our final design. As the simplest robot to manufacture, operate, maintain and repair, it is the most suitable for educational facilities. The cost amounts to approximately £315, which could come from the Department of Education's COVID-19 fund. The team agreed that misting would be a sufficient cleaning mechanism, which brought down both cost and complexity. As the shape is compact and regular, it can be easily stored. It is robust and consequently resilient enough for the school environment. Being automated was another main bonus, which made it simpler to operate. It can be left unsupervised while staff clean unsuitable areas, that being corridors and stairwells. As it is lightweight, it can be easily carried up flights of stairs. To combat the shorter battery life, several robots can be used in conjunction to hasten the cleaning of the facility. As the virus is a relatively new development, there are insufficient devices to combat it. Our challenge was to do this economically and affordably, taking into account the sustainability of our solutions. Many of our designs were bulky, expensive and inefficient and involved UVC light, a potential safety hazard. Mistbot combated these shortcomings. However, there was the unavoidable disadvantage to our designs, the inability to climb stairs. But as wheels were efficient and involved minimal repair, and more all around the simplest solution, we foregoed this and accepted it as a potential loss. However, by changing our design to be lighter, it was possible to have a person carry it up flights of stairs instead. The team would like to thank the team at Aberystwyth University, Tally, Stephen and Dyer, and Pam, our coordinator with EESW. Thanks also to our teacher, Mr. Richmond, for arranging our participation in this project. We wouldn't have been able to do this without the support of all of the above people.
Hello, I'm Philip Glover, the Subject Officer for Electronics at WJC. I have the pleasure today of awarding 2 awards for the category Best Overall Written Report. The nominated teams for this award are Ysgol Gwobrwyon Plasmar, Caldicot High School, Howells College Team 1 and Cardinal Newman Catholic School and Sixth Form Centre. And the winners are Cardinal Newman Catholic School and Sixth Form Centre, who were working with RCT Council.
Cardinal Newman Catholic School were linked with RCT County Borough Council, which looked at the design of an active travel route on a busy roundabout in Upper Boat. The team followed a well-constructed process and produced an extremely professional written report outlining their recommendations to the council, which the judges said showed a clear understanding of the challenges of the project. Well done to you all. Die out.
And Howells College Team 1, who are working with Transport for Wales rail services. Congratulations to both teams for producing excellent reports in such a challenging year.
Our link company is Transport for Wales Rail Services, a company dedicated to keeping Wales moving by delivering expert advice, customer-focused services and targeted investment in modern transport infrastructure. The Canton Depot is a large depot undertaking maintenance tasks on trains 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And so, our challenge was to design and test a concept system with visual or audible alerts used to notify the workers when and what has arrived at the Canton Depot or entered the maintenance shed. The final solution that we came up with was a smartwatch that the engineer would wear throughout their shift, allowing them to be instantly alerted when the train arrives. The watch would receive signals from the system chosen by the team, which would trigger an alert on the watch, causing it to beep and vibrate. The watch would have a durable, hard plastic casing to prevent it from breaking during any work, and the wrist strap would be made from nylon as it is the most suitable due to durability and less likely to cause allergic reactions. The plan was when the train comes within the 10-minute range, the watch would beep and vibrate twice, and when the train has arrived at the depot, it will beep and vibrate 3 times.
Here is a quick run-through of how the system works. We have a GPS system. It continuously tracks the location of the trains. Here we can see the program collecting data from the GPS module. When the distance between the train and the depot reaches a set value, the radio transmitter is activated. A signal is then broadcasted indicating the train is close to the depot. At the depot, we have a receiver and the second transmitter. Upon receiving the radio signal, the pile gives a graphical indication on its GUI, allowing the user to assign accordingly. Then upon pressing this button, the transmitter is activated, and the corresponding receiver would activate the LED lights and outputs here.
The team would like to give enormous thanks to their link engineer, Tom Parker from Transport for Wales. Without his expert guidance and knowledge, we would not have a successful finished product. The team would also like to thank all the staff that aided us in creating the project at Howell School and gave advice and support, including Dr. Ford, the contact teacher of the team, and Mike, our lab technician.
Congratulations to the winning teams and to every single one of the students who completed the project during very challenging circumstances. We hope the experience has inspired you and you will continue with your STEM studies, and we wish you all the very best in the future. And don't forget, we also have our EESW Student of the Year competition you may wish to consider. Llongyfarchiadau mawr i'r tîmau buddigol ac I bob un o'r myfyrwyr a gwobrwyon y prosiect yn ystod amgylchiadau heriol iawn. Gobeithio bod y profiad wedi eich ysbrydoli a byddwch yn parhau eich astudiaethau STEM a dymunwn y gorau I chi yn y dyfodol. A pheidiwch ag anghofio, mae gennym hefyd ein cystadleuaeth myfyrwyr y flwyddyn EESW. Falle hoffech chi ei ystyried. To our schools, companies and every organisation involved, we thank you again for participating, and we're currently looking to sign up school teams and companies for next academic year. So if you're interested in getting involved with us, please find out more, please get in touch. Diolch yn fawr iawn. Thank you very much.